Hey everyone, how you doing? I was tagged by Steve over at Wilderness 333. Meet the Bushcrafter. So thank you, Steve. It's an honor. Appreciate it. Tried doing this video 3 times now, and each time it seems to be worse than the last. Over the last couple of weeks. But here it goes. I'm just gonna let her rip, and I hope it all makes sense because I'll probably jump around a little bit. So. Most of you know my dad passed away when I was just a little guy. He died January of '76. I was about 4.5 years old. So growing up was a little difficult. My grandpa did what he could do. He was a good man and smart. Man, that guy could build anything. He could, design things. He won awards. And he did it all with a third-grade education. Pretty amazing. So he taught me quite a bit over the years. He helped me build my Pinewood Derby car when I was in the Cub Scouts. I took second place with that. So that was cool. And my grandma and him used to take me up around Lake Superior and go camping in the old Chevy truck they had. That was kind of cool. I'd sleep in the cab and they slept in the back. Good times, guys. And now you can't do that because it's all commercialized and you got to have permits and all that BS. So. Now, as time went on, I moved out to Southern California just after sixth grade. We spent a couple years out there. I think about 2.5 years, because it was right after sixth grade we left, and then we came back just before my freshman year started, about a month. So yeah, it was about 2.5 years. Going out there, a country boy really was difficult because city kids are a whole lot different. So I had to grow up pretty dang fast. And my stepdad was really not much of anything as far as like a role model, father figure, dad figure went. So we did do a couple things together. We built I built a rocket car using any States model rocket, and then we launched it off down the alley, and we ran like little kids laughing through the down through the alley and back into the apartment building. But I'll do more on that one later. So we came back and out there, I raced BMX. I got into freestyle and flatland and skateboarding, a lot of extreme things, which was always fun. Still enjoy it actually, but I don't heal in 24 hours anymore. So we came back and I rode bike and this and that, and I don't know, it was probably my sophomore year we started camping, me and my buddies. We would just grab our stuff and go down to a park. We'd bring some brats and some ice and some pop and maybe some beer. Well, because that's what teenagers do sometimes. So and anyway, we had fun, but I always wanted to do more and do more of it. And I bought myself tents and sleeping bags and various gear, and that was all cool. We used to play this game called tree tag, where we'd climb the trees, and then we would go from branch to branch and try and tag the other person. Thank God nobody got hurt, but it was fun. So I don't know. Outside of high school, I worked a lot. I was a baker. Worked hours and hours and hours, and I don't know. I've had a few jobs kind of like that, food service, catering, stuff like that. Got out of that because I got sickening. We did maintenance work for about 10.5 years total. Ran my own business too. I did custom car audio and fiberglass fabrication. But so all this time, I always did a lot of camping. Always enjoyed it, loved it. Loved the outdoors, small game. My sister's first husband taught me how to hunt, small game hunt. Taught me a lot about fishing and cleaning game and stuff like that. So that's all good. What else can I tell you guys? Growing up, without that role model, always felt kind of, different than everybody else because I had to do everything on my own. So, I read, I studied, I did all kinds of things. Anything that I was interested in, I just jumped in and did it. Um, Failure's not an option. So, I had a choice to live early on in life. Well, when I was 18, I should have died twice in one night. And Yahweh, God, he spoke to me and told me, I should have been dead, and he spoke to me, and I heard it plain as day. Sean, it'll be all right. Everything's going to be okay. And it was the most loving, caring voice, feeling that I had ever felt in my entire life. And right then and there, I knew God was real. So, which kind of brings me into bushcrafting too, because there is a spiritual side to it, but I'll do more on that later. So I got married, and I was 24. My wife and I had a wonderful son, and we used to love camping. We used to love it. Loved being out in the woods, fishing, camping. The further out, the better. A lot of blessings there. I miss that. I miss having somebody that I can go out in the woods with like that, because it was, it's a real personal experience. When you're chilling out with your wife and your kid, and you're just enjoying life. That's how it's supposed to be. So, and in the recent, I don't know, 5-6 years or so, I've been divorced since what was it, 02, 01, 02, in that area. So for the last 5 or 6 years, it's been nice getting back into the bushcraft, camping, survival stuff, and trying to relearn what I once knew. A lot of things come back to me, and I learn a lot of stuff here on YouTube. Thanks to all of you guys. I appreciate it. Not sure what else I can tell you here, guys, except every time I drive by the woods or, a wooded section of land, it's like, it's calling my name. It's like, Sean, man, this is where you need to be. So it's all good, guys. I've got a lot of different skills I've learned throughout the years. There's not much I can't build, design, or fabricate. My pyrotechnics come in super handy. It's just relearning a lot of the wild edibles and what to do, what not to do in given situations. Because, again, as a kid, I knew this stuff. But I guess if you don't use it, you lose it. So I hope this all makes sense, guys. I hope you can piece all the pieces together. There might be a part 2 of this. I don't know. If you guys want me to do a part 2, I'll do a part 2. If not, I guess this is it. So, if you guys got any questions or comments, love to answer them for you. I really do enjoy the interaction with all you guys. So, and I do have to ask. This is I am a God-fearing man, Steve. And yes, I do fear God in the sense of fear, because He gives and He takes. It's something I've learned. And in the last couple of years now, I've really been studying the word of Yeshua, Jesus, and applying those principles. And I've come out of coming out of the Babylonian system, as He tells us to do. So, hope this all makes sense, guys. This video was kind of fun to make, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys want a part 2. And thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.